Starting off in this location, you have one of your load-bearing members. These three nuts here are used to hold the top of your offside strut to this load-bearing member. This lid here covers one of your power distribution centers. Moving more forward in the car, you have your engine expansion tank and cap, and expansion tank and pressure cap for your inverter with converter assembly. One thing I forgot to mention is that you've got your dust cover that covers your high pressure air conditioning recharge point, and one of your air conditioning refrigerant system pressure sensors. This is where you attach the negative cable when jump starting this car. Moving the camera rearwards in the car, you have your dust cover that covers your low pressure air conditioning recharge point, and both of your air conditioning refrigerant pipes that goes to and from your cabin evaporator. Moving to this location, you have both of your actuators for your variable valve timing system. Moving the camera to this location, you have your engine coolant system pressure cap. This is your washer fluids cap and neck that leads to your washer fluid tank. You can actually see your protective cover that covers your bonnet release cable. This is your upper radiator support. You can actually see one of your bonnet locating bumpers. And last, you have the location where you put the prop stick when in use. This is your electric water pump for your inverter with converter assembly coolant circuit. This is the back of your offside headlight module. You also have in this location your electrical adjuster that allows the driver to adjust headlight aim from the operator's cabin, your two pipes that goes to and from your inverter with converter assembly expansion tank, your offside front wheel well liner, your offside front chassis rail, and last you have your electrical wiring harness for the headlight module. Moving rearwards in the car, you have your offside engine mount bracket and engine mount. This engine mount and another one on the other side are used to hold up the engine and transmission. Inside this mount, you have rubber that reduces vibrations from the powertrain from going into the chassis. Moving the camera to this location, you can see one of your radiator pipes for your engine coolant system, and other components located in this location. This is your electric water pump. This water pump replaces the mechanically driven water pump in a conventional engine. You also have in this location one of your intake manifold runners, your electric cooling fan shroud, and other components located in this location. Moving the camera left rearwards from the previous location, you can see your high voltage air conditioning compressor. Moving the camera back to this location, you can see your other intake manifold runners, one of your electrical wiring harnesses rails, and other components located in this location. With the camera in this location, you can actually see your high voltage wiring harness for your high voltage air conditioning compressor, your electrical connector to control your high voltage air conditioning compressor, your oil sump, and last you have your electrical wiring harness for your engine oil level sensor. In this car, you have a service panel that you can remove to gain access to your engine oil sump plug and spin-on style oil filter. Moving the camera to this location, you can see your cooling fan electric motor. You can actually see your engine coolant system radiator and other radiator pipe in this location that's part of your engine coolant circuit. You also have in this location your engine coolant system radiator drain plug. Moving the camera to this location, you can see your upper radiator support and your slam panel. This sticker here tells you that there is a cooling fan located just below and aft of this location. Moving the camera up to this location, you can see your electrical connector for your EVAP purge solenoid, and you also have two EVAP pipes. Moving the camera to this location, you can see your multi-port fuel injection rail itself, and you also have your engine oil dipstick as well in this location. In this engine, you have two fuel injection systems. You have port and direct injection, so that means you have two fuel rails, one a direct injection fuel rail, and another one a multi-port fuel injection rail. This is your pipe that supplies the multi-port fuel injection rail with fuel. Now this pipe here is part of your exhaust gas recirculation system. Now if you were to follow this pipe, it would take you to your exhaust gas recirculation valve module. On the module, you can see your actuator that is used to control your exhaust gas recirculation valve itself, and both of your coolant pipes that goes to and from your exhaust gas recirculation valve module. Moving down to this location, you can see your exhaust gas recirculation cooler. Moving to this location again, you can see your power electronics for your throttle body. In this car, you have two coolant pipes that goes to and from your electronic throttle body. The throttle body is used to regulate how much air is going into your intake manifold plenum. This component here is your cover that covers your inverter with converter assembly. These two wiring harnesses here leads to and from your inverter with converter assembly. Moving the camera to this location, you can see your mass airflow sensor. This sensor is used by the engine control unit to measure how much air is entering the engine. And last, you have your air filter box lid. Now, if you were to remove this lid, it would reveal your air filter element. These two clips here are part of your system that holds down your air filter box lid. This is one of the many wiring harnesses in the car. Wiring harnesses are used to group multiple electrical wires together. You also have in this location the side of your inverter with converter assembly, your two electrical connectors for your engine control unit, and last you have the lid for another power distribution centers. One thing I forgot to mention is you've got your high voltage wiring harness that leads to your high voltage electric motor for the rear axle. Moving the camera to this location, you can see the three nuts that holds the near side strut to another load bearing member, and other components located in this location. Located in this location, you can see your ABS modulator. Now on the modulator, you have the pump, your two brake lines that goes to and from your master cylinder, your four brake lines that in each case each go into each of your brake caliper piston cylinders, your modulator block, and last you have your electrical connector for the ABS control unit. You also have in this location sound deadening on the bulkhead, your high voltage wiring harness that goes to and from your high voltage battery system main relays, and other components located in this location. One thing I forgot to mention is that you've got your high voltage wiring harness that leads to your high voltage air conditioning compressor. Moving to this location, you can see two pipes that goes to and from your heater matrix. Looking down in this location, you can see your pre-cat O2 sensor. This sensor is used by the engine control unit to measure the engine's air-fuel ratio. You can also see your exhaust manifold. Moving the camera to this location, you can see your master cylinder module. With the camera in this location, you can see a cutout on your engine cover for your oil filler cap, and you also have the manufacturer logo. The engine cover is used to give the engine compartment a cleaner look. With the engine cover removed, you can see your coil packs, your camshaft cover, your high pressure fuel pipe that goes to your high pressure direct injection fuel rail, your exhaust camshaft position sensor, and last you have your high pressure direct injection pump. In fact, you can actually see your fuel supply pipe that supplies fuel to both your high pressure fuel pump for your high pressure direct injection fuel rail and pipe that goes to your port fuel injection rail. This component here is your high pressure direct injection fuel pump pressure control valve. One thing I forgot to mention is that you also have your camshaft position sensor for your inlet camshaft, your near side steering rack track rod boot, your differential housing, and last you have your power electronics for your power steering electric motor. The power steering electric motor is used to provide power assistance in steering the car. You can actually see in this location the end cover for the transmission. Moving the camera to the offside rear of the front compartment, you can see your support shaft. This support shaft is part of your system that minimizes torque steer. You also have in this location your offside front drive shaft, your cylinder block, and steering rack offside track rod boot. One thing I forgot to mention in this location is you have your engine oil cooler. Thank you very much for watching my video and goodbye.